Hi everybody, it's really a pleasure to be here. Now when I was growing up, I wanted to be a veterinarian, I wanted to be a movie star, I wanted to be a writer. I never thought I was going to be a sexy vegetarian over 50. It never occurred to me. But what's awesome about the contest was that it enabled me to see actually where I was going with my commitment towards animals, where I was, and also where I have come from. And I began my vegetarian journey when I was actually out of the womb. I've loved animals my whole life. But when I was 10, I saw on a family vacation in Mexico a pig being slaughtered. And it was really excruciating, but it planted in me the feeling and the need to do something for animals in my life. And when I was 18 and my mother finally let me out of the house, I was able to become a vegetarian. I never found that choice to be a hard one, but what I did find was that the people I had dinner with often would get agitated, irritated, angry even, just because I chose a veggie burger over a hamburger. And I'm an acupuncturist now, so I sit with a lot of people and I tend to understand human nature a little bit better. And I now see that what was going on was that was more of an inconsistency within the people that I was having dinner with. I was just a mere reflection. They were already kind of maybe not congruent or felt unsettled about their own decision. And what I was doing was probably helping them stir something up, awaken something inside of them. And what's awesome is that I recently discovered that 7.5 million Americans have also woken up. That's how many, That's how many vegans there are in the United States right now, and that's twice as many as there were 2 years ago. So, yeah. So what I like about that is it tells me we're on our way to becoming a vegan nation. And, yeah. And what's awesome about that is that we need to become sustainable. You know, not only for our planet, for all the animals, including humans that live on it. It's so important. And I want to say that PETA was there for me when I first became a vegetarian 32 years ago in a way that really helped me tremendously. When people would ask me, why are you a vegetarian? Why would you do that? Why don't you wear fur, leather, wool? I could easily go to PETA and get the information I needed. It was a community resource where I could find articles, anything that would allow me to become more informed and present myself in a more intelligent way that would help other people or inspire other people to change. And now it's even easier. It's at the touch of your fingertips. You got that computer, go to PETAprime.org, and you can get all of the information you could want on a blog. I mean, it's an awesome resource. One other thing I want to say, because it's a huge gift that PETA gave me when I first started, I did this event called Animals 101 in Los Angeles many years ago. And Animals 101 allowed me to find out ways that I could be more instrumental in the lives of animals and what I could do. And one of the events was sitting in front and watching a video of how circus animals are treated or how they're trained to do what they do. It was excruciating to watch and it was heartbreaking. But when the lights all came on the auditorium, I was the only one still sitting in that auditorium. It was that difficult for people to see. Later on, Ingrid Newkirk was there, and the president of PETA, and I mentioned to her, boy, that was uncomfortable, boy, that was difficult. And she said, if it was that uncomfortable for you, can you imagine what it must have felt like for the animals? That line has always inspired me. Whenever I have felt any kind of hesitation on my part to speak up on behalf of animals, any kind of insecurity coming up with inside of myself, intimidation by that I felt by somebody else, that line that told me that my discomfort was just nothing compared to what animals are going through really has inspired me. And I know many of us feel right now that it's a bleak time, economically, environmentally, but I think it's a time for great change, the potential for the greatest change possible on the planet. And it all starts, or it all can start, with what you put into your mouth. Becoming a vegetarian, becoming a vegan can not only, change your health, yourself, your spirit, but it can really change the world for the animals that we love and that we share it with. So I encourage you to continue on and eat consciously and also let your light shine, because that is what awakens other people. Thank you.